Welcome to my top 10 video this year. Just letting you all know now, these aren't figures that came out this year. These are just figures that I got. Some of them came out this year. This is the 15th Doctor figure, and if you collect Doctor Who figures, this is pretty obvious why I put on the list. If you don't collect Doctor Who figures, skip this part of the video. His sonic screwdriver that doesn't really look like a screwdriver anymore, because apparently it looked too much like a gun, which was stupid, is very nicely painted. Unfortunately, the eyes look a bit goofy because they have like the massive white dot in the middle of them, which prevent him from looking like he has pupils. But the face looks really good regardless. Trenchcoat has loads of different coloured browns in it to make it look really muddy and dirty, and he also has arm articulation that lets him move his arm outwards, which a lot of Doctor Who figures don't have, but are starting to have now. He has a ball-jointed neck which moves very nice, which you also don't see on Doctor Who figures. Doctor Who figures have come, well, a very long way from 2005. Even like the little rings on his fingers, I don't know how they managed to paint it so perfectly, it's bizarre. The only part that they cheaped out on the paint was like the shirt. The lines look a bit weird. It's like the best Doctor Who figure that I own. It's why it's going in the top 10. It couldn't not go in the top 10, that's what I'm trying to say. It's basically perfect. Here we have Spider-Man India, which is also just blew me away for a figure this year. I don't know why he came with a watch. He never used the watch, apart from the end of the movie. So I don't really have him with a watch. I'm going to put it on one of my other figures. He also has a ball-jointed waist, which we don't see enough. And all in all, just poses really well. Great figure. Sure, it has some not-so-redeeming parts of it, but I like it. This figure, I think, is one of the best Sonic figures to come out this year. I own the rest of the set, apart from, like, the other Tails and Shadow, because I don't need them, they're just different heads. I did reviews on them, go watch them. And Shadow's design, which always looks really good and crazy. He's my favourite character in the Sega universe, if you're wondering why I didn't pick a character like Sonic. And unlike Sonic, Shadow can actually move his head up. The only thing that bothers me is the red spike isn't really lining up with the black spike and the thing going on with the eyes. But apart from that, I think he's pretty much perfect. I like the design, the price, the articulation. It's perfect. Really, I just love Shadow and he's a great figure of him. Now, I bet you didn't expect me to put this on my top 10 for this year. Unlike the other three figures, Woody didn't come out this year. Like I said at the beginning, these aren't just figures that came out this year. I like the Andes on the bottom of the boot. And honestly, I just like having him holding a gun on my shelf. It brings a bit of, well, more character to Woody. It makes him look like a bit of a psychotic man, really. It gives him a whole new outlook, you know. Good paint, good articulation, and he's in the top 10. Now, my opinion on this one certainly is just a tiny bit biased. The reason I like him so much is because of the paint and because of the price I got him for. And also, you know, the magnetic feature's pretty cool. You can have him on any metal surface. Better than all the import magnets that you get now. These ones actually work, is what I'm trying to say. And also, he came with this. The top of the Empire State Building, or I think it is anyway, and this bendy wire flag. The only thing I'm missing is the little magnetic thing that lets him like spin around on the pole. But for 30 quid on eBay, what do you expect, really? Also, the four little corners here pull out a bit more, which is cool. It does have another bit of the flag and a suction cup at the bottom, but I don't use those two pieces because to me they're absolutely obsolete. And for all that, I'm putting the magnetic 2004 Spider-Man on the top 10. It's a bit biased, I know, but it's my list, so I don't care. This is obviously the best Alfred Molina Doc Ock with the long bendy wires, the accessories, you get 6 pairs of claws, and the head sculpt. I'm not going to put him in different poses because it took me a while to get him in this pose, and that's why he goes so high up the list. There's no point in buying the old ones. I still want to. I want to buy the old bendy one. But yeah, this is top 4. It's amazing. Now this figure is kind of one that came out this year. It was re-released, but this is the one from the Deadpool 2-pack, I think. I like the battle damaged look that it has and all the scuffs. It really brings life to the figure. would show him next to my Deadpool Wolverine, Marvel Legends Wolverine, but it got delayed, so watch the video on that. No Ryan Reynolds head. I don't think he gives toy companies permission to use his head, so I just got to use the comic Deadpool for now. Even though I think the new Hot Toys is going to have his head, but whatever. Yeah, great figure. Glad I have it. It took me a while to find it. This is the This is the Mezco Wolverine, but the deluxe version, so it has like 3 billion accessories that I can't be bothered to get out right now. The figure actually looks a lot more vibrant on camera than it does in real life. It has a more dull yellow, but it looks like a bright sharpie yellow on camera. I don't know why. However, I really like the claws. I like the way they're shaped and they're spaced out in the hand. And he also comes with this huge, I've forgotten the name of the robot now, but it lights up, and they actually gave you batteries for it as well, which is really cool. Expect a review on this soon. I couldn't really decide which one was better, so I decided to put them both at the top. The P2B Sentinel is the deluxe version, so I got the stand. Well, it's not a stand, it's more of a base, really. Now, unfortunately on mine, what you won't know is that a couple months ago, it fell off my shelf, and when it fell off my shelf, it hit the metal bit on my chair. So there is now a hideous red mark on the back of it, and I hate myself, and I will forever. It has a lot of very creative accessories which other figure companies wouldn't usually give you, like these 3 lined web accessories here. The paint, the sculpt, the articulation is definitely worthy. Same goes for the Mafex too, it's just absolutely outstanding. First of all, the web backpack with the texture, it's a very nice touch. And the blue highlights going throughout the figure, it's just, I don't even know how you would do that, it's insane. You can also use the base from the Sentinel P2B Parker to recreate that one thing. All in all, it's been a great year, got a lot of figures, a lot of cool ones, made a lot of videos, started off my channel. So, thanks for watching, see you in the next one, bye.